Right guys, thanks for coming back. Let's get on to some turning tools, yeah? What I've got in front of you, in front of me even, is a couple of tools made by Hunter. Hunter Hercules. Maybe some of you have heard of it. It's a bit of a beast. Uses tungsten carbide tips. Don't know if you can see that. Oh, by the way, I do apologise for my shadow going across the background. Unfortunately, I've got a window behind me and I can't get the other side of the camera, so you just have to bear with me. But I do apologise for it. This is the Hunter Hercules anyway. A beast of a tool. If you have got a dirty piece of root wood and you don't want to destroy your normal turning tools, this thing will eat dirty root wood or gritty burr for breakfast. It's tungsten carbide. I mean, I've had this, I've used it on plenty of projects and it's still, it's still sharp. And the advantage is, if it does dull, you slacken it off slightly, turn it a third of a turn, tighten it back down, and you've got a fresh edge to go at. As I say, I've used this on loads of some disgusting wood, to be quite honest, and it really has just, it's gone through them like a hot knife through butter. I don't use it a great deal. It's only if I do get given some wood, I'll use it on the dirty stuff, you know, the stuff that normally destroys your normal turning tools. Well, this thing will handle it quite easily. Now, the one next to it is also a Hunter Hercules. Well, I think it's a Hunter Hercules, but it's the smaller shanked one. Again, it's tungsten carbide, replaceable tip. I made the handle, English yew, by the way. Look at that, beautiful purple. Beautiful. I love yew wood, by the way. It's one of my favourite woods ever, full stop. Yeah, as I say, it's tungsten carbide tipped. Basically it's the same as the Hercules but smaller, but this has one big draw to it. If you make pens out of the plastic or acrylic blanks, you know how bad and how easy they chip out. This thing works super on it. It is a pen turner's dream. It really is. I mean, anybody that's turned the plastic pens will know straight away what I'm on about when I say chipping. It's a pain in the butt, but this thing is a pen turner's dream. It really is. It's so smooth. It leaves a finish that barely needs sanding. You barely need to wet sand at all. It really is. I didn't get it for pen turning, but I did happen to try it one day and it was just, it blew me away how good it was. So I really do, if I'm making videos or if I'm posting on some of the forums, I really do try and tell people about this particular tool. The small Hunter Hercules. It's fantastic, and it works good for not, you know, wooden pens, but its real draw is for the plastic based pens, the acrylic pens, polyester ones, you know, the ones that chip out really nastily. Brilliant. Incidentally, talking about making plastic pens, where is it? This is what I used to use before I got the small Hunter Hercules. This is what I made. It's a homemade tool. I have no idea what the steel is, by the way, but the stuff is tough. I made this approximately 4 years ago, and I've never sharpened it since, in 4 years. It works on plastic pens, and that's all I use it on. And it doesn't, if you go nice and gentle with it, it doesn't chip out the pens, the blanks. It really did work fantastically well. I suppose you could call it, yeah, if you look at the handle, what do they call it? They do scraper similar, but this is done over a lot shallower angle. But it's a homemade one. As I say, the bar, I have no idea what it was. My dad used to work at a steel works, and he got some steel from it one day. I think he thought it was just normal stainless, but this thing, it makes M2 steel look like Play-Doh. It's super tough, super hard. But as I say, now I use the Hunter tool. Brilliant. And again, if it does go dull, the tip, you slacken it off, move it a third round, you've got a fresh edge. Brilliant. The tips, by the way, are about 11 or 12 pound a piece, which is not too bad. You know, out of one tip you probably get 60 projects, easy. So, highly recommend them. Right. I think we'll call it that for this video, and we'll move on with the next video.